I mean, it seemed like we were a little more active. We started anticipating a little bit more. And we had a lot of steals tonight. 17 steals. Yeah, so we talked about getting a little more active, getting out in transition, getting some easier ones.
Is that kind of the key to you guys being competitive, is to be over-aggressive defensively?
Yeah, we got to really attack defensively, which is different style than we're used to playing. But it's a fun style. You just got to be more aggressive, get out in passing lanes, take a little bit more chances.
If Boozer plays like that, it really makes you a different team, doesn't it? 19 points, 9 rebounds, 6 steals, all in 20 years.
Yeah, I mean he's a force down low. So it's just a matter of him just getting back to the way that he used to play in Utah, and be really aggressive night in, night out.
Randall seemed to finally heed what you've been telling him, and he was just telling us that he's taken that shot because you've told him enough. Look, man, you got to be you. And even though he's 19, you think he finally had a breakthrough tonight from what you've been trying to get him to do?
Yeah, I think so. It's the game's so much easier for him when he just takes the shot. I mean, if the guy's backing up off him, hands it down, just shoot it. And he's working on it a lot in practice, and the better he gets at it, the more unstoppable he'll become. I mean, he can do pretty much everything on the floor.
We're so used to seeing you close games, but we haven't seen you do it in a long time because of the injuries last year. How did it feel to be you?
Felt fine. Felt fine. It's still working it back, but I feel ready.
3 preseason games left, and then the real game starts. What's your emphasis on these last 3 in order to get ready for the rest of the season?
Well, I mean, getting guys back on the floor, right? Because preseason's about getting those lineups on the floor and getting used to playing with those lineups. So we got to get guys back.
You got to the free throw line quite a bit tonight. Was that part of your thought process ahead of the game or in game?
Well, yeah, I mean, it was a personal challenge to try not to miss 6 free throws. So I wanted to get there as much as possible. See if I wound up missing 2. 2's not 6. And then the next game it'll be 0, and just go on from there.
Kobe, you've said before that preseason really isn't a gauge of where the team's at. It's a learning process. But being down by 22 with 6 guys out with injury and a bunch of young new guys, what does it say about this group, this team?
Well, I mean, we're a grinded out team. We got our personalities are just that way. And the guys that we have on the floor, I mean, we all put our hard hats on type of guys. So in terms of what it says about the team, I don't know because half the team's not out there. So.
You think some of the young guys maybe needed, even though it was the Jazz in this situation and they didn't consider it, just to get a win, even if preseason doesn't matter, but did it feel?
Probably. I mean, for me, it doesn't really seem like a big deal. But in looking at them, I mean, it's because it's they're so young. These things are like life and death. You know what I mean? So I think it's a big deal to be able to get a win and get some confidence.
I feel like what they're doing is actually leading to something positive.
I just get some confidence. Just get a little some positivity on.
Kobe, 3-4 games, so much out of the big post. Tonight just seemed maybe a little less scripted, restrained, kind of all over the place tonight. Is that how you want to play?
Well, no, I mean, we don't. I mean, who do we have out there that's going to handle the ball? Ronnie Price, God bless his heart. The guy was like the Energizer Bunny out there and went almost the entire first half. So we don't have many ball handlers out there. But, typically I won't be up on top of the floor that much at all.
Coach Joyce has talked to us a lot about how he's has a lot of mentors back home, and just the fact that in this organization have guys like you and Byron on him. What do you think that does for his growth?
I mean, seriously. You're a really big idiot. You know what I mean? ESPN are idiots, but then you're a really big idiot if you manage to this up.
Over the course of the season, what is this roster capable of if everybody stays healthy?
I don't know.
At least gets healthy.
I don't know. I mean, we're missing a really big playmaker. I mean, Jeremy's a really great playmaker when he gets into that paint, and Nick and his scoring ability, and Xavier and his ability to penetrate and put pressure on the defense. And Ryan Kelly, who's a great all-around player. So we're missing some very valuable pieces.
What do you think of this team's identity?
Smash mouth basketball. I mean, that's just how we're going to play. It's going to be nasty. It's going to be physical, and it is what it is.